what the government is doing to the cigar industry. Although I was actually surprised to find out in chatting with you before, how big the cigar industry used to be here in Connecticut, and what happened to it, like so many other industries that once dominated the Northeast.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of cigar factories in New Haven, Connecticut. My grandfather actually worked for the Winchester factory in New Haven, and there was a number of factories, F.D. Grave, Topstone, Topper Cigars, and that was probably around the 50s. Everything started to move overseas, but the tobacco industry, the black tobacco, cigar tobacco industry is still strong in Connecticut, in the Connecticut River Valley. Some of the top wrapper tobaccos in the world come from Connecticut.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. not nearly what it used to be.
No, in the height in the 50s, there was probably about 40,000 acres being grown in Connecticut. Now there's probably about 5,000 acres. Mm-hmm. And that is also very threatened by the FDA. The FDA in 2009, Congress gave the FDA the authority to regulate premium cigars, and it's been the dark cloud over the past 4 or 5 years. And back in April 2014, the FDA released what they call the deeming document, which is basically their roadmap to regulating premium cigars. I just want to make it clear to your listeners that premium cigars are handmade. They are 100% from natural tobacco. They are not made on machines. This is not big tobacco. A lot of these stores throughout the United States are owned by hardworking Americans, families that own tobacco shops. I actually worked for a cigar shop in Connecticut owned by 2 wonderful women, Mary Russo and Carol Velarde. And a lot of these people's businesses are now threatened. It's an estimated probably about 60,000 jobs in the United States are threatened by these regulations, and potentially 250,000 jobs overseas between Nicaragua, Honduras, and the Dominican Republic.
Yeah. What are these? What are the new regulations? I mean, what is the FDA doing now that they weren't doing a few years ago?
So the deeming, basically, they haven't done anything right now until 2009, until this past April. And this deeming document is the roadmap, and they basically have proposed 2 different options, 2 different scenarios. The first option would be full regulation of premium cigars, which they would basically be regulated almost like the cigarette industry. So that it's basically the doomsday scenario for the cigar industry. Under option 1, in which they're proposing, you would have no walk-in humidors. You would have to go through a very lengthy process of getting new brands and blends approved by the FDA. And if you can imagine, Peter, that is a very slow process. The compliance with getting regulations, things passed through the FDA, would probably cost around $60,000 to $70,000 per brand that you were coming out with. Large warning stickers would have to cover the majority of the boxes. There would be no mail orders. It would basically destroy the industry.